everyone. Today, we are looking at an essential piece of legislation that fundamentally changes how mental health is viewed and treated in the Philippines. Republic Act number 11036, also known as the Mental Health Act of 2018. As you can see from the striking purple cover of this brochure, the core message is clear and powerful. Mental health is a right. For a long time, mental health was treated as a secondary issue or luxury. This law changes the narrative, making mental health care a basic human right for every Filipino. Let's dive into the key provisions and protections this act guarantees. If we look at the first inner panel, the law establishes two massive foundational pillars. First is a right-based approach. RA 11036 guarantees that every single citizen is entitled to quality, affordable, and culturally appropriate mental health care. Crucially, it secures these services without discrimination, establishing strict protections for informed consent and patient confidentiality. Second, it outlines government responsibility. Through a national policy framework, mental health is no longer just up to individual families to figure out. The law mandates the Department of Health to set standards, develop national programs, and actively coordinate with local government units. This ensures that mental health services actually reach the grassroots level, right down to your local community. To the next section, how does this actually look in practice? The answer is healthcare integration. The law requires mental health services to be woven directly into our general healthcare system. This means care is available at all levels, from your local barangay health stations up to major tertiary hospitals. Furthermore, the Act expands what is available under the law by mandating community-based mental health programs, the integration of mental health care into PhilHealth coverage to reduce out-of-pocket costs, the establishment of dedicated mental health facilities in all provinces, and the mandatory mental health programs for employers in the workplace. Finally, let's talk about safety and dignity, which are highlighted under legal protections. RA 11036 strictly prohibits discrimination against individuals with mental health conditions in three major sectors: employment, education, and public services. Whether you are applying for a job, going to school, or accessing public facilities, you are legally protected. It also establishes strict safeguards for both voluntary and involuntary treatment, backed by penalties for everyone who violates a patient's rights. As the back of the brochure beautifully reminds us with a message: you are enough. This law is ultimately about dignity. I encourage everyone to visit the official Department of Health website at www.duh.gov.ph to learn more. Take action today, know your rights, and let's continue to break the stigma. Thank you very much.